Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby. Today is April the 1st, and no, this is not going to be an April Fool's video. I'm going to be giving you a rundown of the shenanigans that Wargaming have been up to with their Wargaming products. The first reveal of the day was developers' diaries, modern vehicles. Apparently Wargaming are going to be adding in tiers 11 through 13, something that you have all wanted for the longest of times. If you want more details on this, check out their modern tanks video. And you can see the T90, the German Leopard 1A5, the American A1 Abrams, and of course the British Challenger 2 in action. As we can see here, here, and here. Next up, something that isn't actually a joke. They are selling the Panzer II Alps J for 1 day only. So if you're on the European server and you have a lot of money and no sense, then pick up this little monster. There's one thing that is for certain, and that is the price tag is no joke. If you've seen me play this little monster on my live streams, you'll know that the only true way to be competitive in this tank is to pray you get into a good matchup, and if all else fails, spend a horrendous amount of credits on the premium ammunition in this tank to actually be able to penetrate the majority of the enemies you can meet. I thoroughly don't recommend that purchase. Next up, we've got something that has been quite a lot of fun and will be the focus of this video. It is sky traffic. What is all of this about? Well, apparently, recent research by Wargaming has shown that your favorite class in the game is, of course, SPG's artillery. And so therefore, they're enabling every class in the game to act as artillery, to rain suitcases of death down on your opponents in a rainbow of destruction, taking them out just like an artillery would. This suitcase token is earned by destroying 10 enemy vehicles over any course of games. Then you will have a single suitcase which you will be able to fire in the random battles. It's worth noting that this mission is only available for 1 day, today until tomorrow. So if you want to try it out, you better not be sleeping and get on the server tonight. Depending on what vehicle tier you choose, the projectile will do increasing amounts of damage, ranging from 150 up to 660 at tier 10. Let's check it out, how it does in some gameplay. So as you enter in the game, you might see something quite peculiar. That is the 7th consumable. I have my 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. The secret weapon, call in a devastating artillery strike at the specified coordinates. Now this works just as if you were playing artillery, although as far as I'm aware there is no aim time on it. It is pinpoint accurate, and you only get one chance, and at most it's going to be doing 660 damage at tier 10. As we can see, it says a battery deployed and ready to fire, and that is because it takes 10 seconds for it to get ready. Otherwise, everyone would instantly just aim at the enemy spawn location and fire away. So I guess that's why they've put that mechanic in. Now you only get one chance, and here we can see the artillery. As we can see, it also comes from off the map, so it would be coming from the northeast here. So tempting to shoot it early at that E100. One thing I will say is that don't get carried away. As we can see, we got spotted by the WZ-132 there. If I had stayed in that sniper mode, all that we would have achieved is probably getting spotted by the WZ-132 and taken out by all of the tank destroyers and artillery on the enemy team. So just because you're using this very novel feature doesn't mean that you can't get taken out yourself. So be careful. There's a reason why artillery hide at the back. That's because it's very unlikely they're going to be moving forwards and backwards and evading fire while in that bird's eye view. Now, you only get one shot for every 10 kills you get, so you better make it count. One thing I will say as well is that this consumable gets loaded into a specific tank, and if you don't use it in the battle, don't worry, because then you can use it again the next time. Shall we get the artillery? This would be so ironic if we were to kill artillery in an SDB1 with our own artillery fire, but we elect not to. Now, if you don't use the artillery consumable in the match, you can just save it for the next one. But here we go, guys. There's a T110E4. He's on 399 health. We fire! 3, 2, 1. And in come our briefcases, or suitcases. 3 suitcases, and he gets destroyed. Oh my word, he was not even spotted when that travel barrage came in. Oh my word, how utterly ridiculous. Did you see the rainbow meteorites of death that came his way? One thing that's very interesting is that you will have seen that he just got destroyed. The destroyed message does come up, but it didn't attribute the kill to myself. So don't think that you can use this to pad your damage or to pad your kills. All it will effectively do is take out your enemies. Oh my word, that Jagdpanzer 100 on my own team just totally wrecked me. Thanks for that one, I appreciate it. I appreciate also that this Conqueror pushed me in the way, but still, I think that Jagdpanzer 100 could have predicted what was going to happen. Luckily, we managed to track him, take a quick look to the right, and escape his fire. I just love this tier 10 Japanese medium tank, able to race around the battlefield very aggressively indeed. So I will show a highlight of that T110E4 kill. But let's just finish off the game before we do. So here we have an E100. The STB-1 has an insane rate of fire, 7.5 rounds a minute. And I know I can squeeze off a couple more shots before I need to pull back and the 100 is going to be reloaded and aimed at me. The whole of the enemy team are surrounded now, getting picked apart very quickly indeed. When I played this game today, I was so excited about the fact that I managed to pick off that kill against the T110E4. I didn't realize that the game had actually been going pretty well for me. A nice shot there into the turret of the E100, and his friend the E75 misses. Should allow us to engage him again, putting one into the side of his turret and reducing him to a one-shot for us. He misses. We come back out. We feather a shot using the outline of his tank. Got to take it soon, he'll reload. Got to take it soon. Where's our shot? There it is. Fantastic, our second kill of the game, 4,242 damage done that we have spotted. Let's just speed this up and finish it off. Jagdpanzer 100, one in the back. He gets taken out. 2 artillery remain. One into him. Just shy of 5,000 damage now, as those 2 scumbags are taken out of the game. So just shy of 5,000 damage done. I absolutely adore the STB-1, probably my favorite all-round tier 10 medium tank in the game. But that's not what the highlight here is. Let's go and take a look at that suitcase kill on the T110E4. So when you use your very special secret weapon consumable, an icon appears on the map for all to see. A countdown also begins from 3 seconds. And there is also a highly visible ring to try and suggest to your opponents that they might want to move. From here, it's a case of 3, 2, 1. Let's take a look at that again in slow motion. So one of the very best things about this artillery strike is that the actual projectiles are modeled as suitcases. Check this out. Baltimore, Chicago, Seattle, Moscow, Kiev, Sydney, Seoul, and even Minsk is on here. As well as also the Rainbow of Death. Let's just look at this in very slow motion. How absolutely ridiculous is this? Wargaming have truly outdone themselves with this April Fool's event. There must be more incoming soon. There they are. Giving that T110E4 a one-way trip to the garage. I know exactly how he feels every time artillery gets me. And it's very satisfying that you're able to do the same thing to your opponents. even when you're not playing artillery. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a like down below and let me know what you think about the April Fool's events in 2015 by Wargaming. Do you love them, or do you think they're not as good as last year? I think it was the Calgary's game mode last year, wasn't it? That was the introduction of that 8-bit game mode, and that was simply amazing as well. There is also a zombie tower defense game that I might be doing a video on, but no promises on that. Anyway guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and try and avoid getting dumped on by flying unicorns in the coming day.